I remember when I was a kid and I grew up in a predominantly white neighborhood, we go to school and I remember there was just like one other Asian kid and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's someone that looks like, or just like looks like me. Like we have black hair, brown eyes. And I wanted to get to know that student so much, even though she may not necessarily have had the same interests as me. I just wanted to have friends. And I just like, and that I felt like I could relate to culturally too. And there's just a different ease when I associate with other Asian Americans that maybe have gone through similar journeys that I have and similar upbringings with, there's just different nuances with Asian parenting too. So I think, you know, having presence in representing my culture is something that, you know, being from the Asian culture too, a lot of focus for first generation, at least for the student, for first generation Asian American Pacific Islander Americans is you either have to go into business or medical school, and there's this, you know, there's that expectation like with medical school, that's how you're successful. Even in my family now, they don't know anything. It's hard to explain to my relatives what chiropractic is, and as many times as I've explained it to them, it's hard for them to understand. And they don't really perceive that I'm a doctor or anything. And that this is not from the ego perspective, but there's this lack of understanding of what chiropractic can do. And there's just this disconnect, at least from my family. And I want to be able to inspire other Asian Americans to realize, hey, think about like, there's another way to approach health. And it's a very wholesome and loving way. And it goes beyond the allopathic fix-it mindset. And I think being able to encourage other Asian Americans to, if they're thinking of something pursuing in health, really finding something that would really be resonant with them, and at the same time, another approach to think outside the box. And that's what really a lot of chiropractic, I think, is. And so being able to bring it into another country, man, that's something that my husband and I have had desire for too, like just to be able to live abroad and live in an Asian country, to be able to bring it there for sure. I think that there are practitioners that are doing that. And I think that they're doing it really successfully.